Before we mix it though, it's very important that you take your spatula and push down the Splenda into the mix. The first couple times we did this, the Splenda is so fluffy and light, it just came flying out all over the kitchen. Just put it on low and get it started so that the liquid blends before you put it on a little bit higher and blend it more. All right, that's it. And you can actually see that it has no lumps. You can see the smoothness. Now the next step is what's going to hold it together and a quick chill. It's the unflavored gelatin. I've got 3 packages of unflavored gelatin in this measuring cup. Okay, so I'm going to put in here about 3/4 of a cup of hot water. Stir very rapidly. Now with this, you want to put the mixer on low again. For mine, that's about 6. And then slowly pour it in. Let that blend good, and once I turn it off, we're going to pour it right in the pan and get it chilled. Finito. All you do is take your prepared pie dish and pour it in slowly, or all of this faux crust will just wash away. Just pour it in nice and easy. You can see it's kind of thick already. And within 4 to 6 hours, you're ready for dessert. And then the last thing I like to do, I like to always take some lime zest that's already in the mix and just put some right over the top, like so. Move your lime around so you don't get any of that white stuff in there, which is bitter. And that's all she wrote. Okay, we're gonna chill this for a few hours. We're gonna sit down and have some Mexican food. All right, it's been about 4 hours. Our pie should be chilled. I'm gonna decorate it, and then we're gonna eat some Mexican food. Now what I'm gonna do is cut this into 12 servings. Each serving will have about 8 net carbs per slice. But I'm gonna use some fresh whipped cream. So I'm just gonna put a dollop on top, like so. And then I've got a little bit of lime zest here. And what I'm gonna do is take some Splenda. I'm gonna toss these little babies in that just for fun. Makes them edible now. And I'm gonna garnish that like so. Now that's low carb, no bake, key lime cheesecake. All we've got left to do is to make the drinks. But before we do that, I've got an email, I get these quite often, from Dan of Millis, Massachusetts. And he writes in, I've seen you mention to stay away from flavored rums. I must say that rum and Diet Coke is my favorite drink. Do you have any alternative drink suggestions? Well, of course, if you like spice in your drinks, you're absolutely right. Flavored rums could have carbs. So what I'm going to show you today is a way to spice up your drinks. We've got a little bit of red wine, and we're going to make some sangria and add a bunch of fresh fruit, and we're going to make it spicy. I've got some red wine. The drier the wine, the better. You want the dry. So we're going to start with this. We're going to throw in a couple of cups. Okay. Then I've got some fresh lime juice and lemon juice. Alrighty. And now I'm going to put some slices of the real thing right here. Just cut off the ends. There we go. And now I'm going to add a little bit of Splenda or any sugar substitute you want. Why? Because we're not cooking with it. I just happen to use this all the time. And right now, the secret ingredient, a diet tang. Now I'm putting that in because it has no sugar whatsoever and all the great citrusy orange flavor we need to complete the sangria. Now one last thing, the fizz. Simple, good old club soda. Another staple you should keep in your low-carb kitchen. You can see this is great. All right, we're gonna take this over to the table and we're gonna have a Mexican feast. Let's go. All right, pour the sangria. Look at that. That's really nice. I think I'll grab me my tequila chicken quesos. Now the quesadilla portions are a little big, so you can cut them in half and cut your carbs in half. From 10 for a serving to 5. All right, I'm gonna get some of this chili. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna eat. If you want more info on low carb, go to my show page, Low Carb and Lovin' It, at foodnetwork.com.